This is the Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
The Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
That's a proper way to kick off a Friday morning show. Burn it to the ground, Nickelback. Good morning, 92-1 City, Philly, Joe and Vicki.
Oh, I can't wait for this first round of the NHL playoffs to end. Even I can tell you I'm tired. These games are going late. They're going long. You've got 3 elimination games tonight. You can't even plot going out with people.
Yeah. Were you guys both up late last night watching?
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
Phil?
Well, with Joe, it's a given. He, like he said yesterday on the show, does not sleep. And we can always count on him to know what's happening on the late sporting events.
He's nocturnal.
I was out. I told you guys yesterday, for whatever reason, on Wednesday night, I couldn't sleep into tomorrow morning. So yesterday, I'm sitting there like, I want to say 8:30, and I was falling asleep on the couch. So I'm like, I'm going to bed, and I got a monster sleep. So I missed the Oilers getting eliminated.
Oh.
I even missed Dallas getting eliminated. But I feel refreshed this morning.
Ooh, okay.
No kidding. Yeah.
Sometimes you got to make those sacrifices,
Oh, it
right?
feels good sometimes. Like, I don't do it very often, get like a killer sleep, but damn, it feels good.
So it's just the Habs left as far as Canadian teams go?
I never thought of that, Vicki.
Mm-hmm. And they can wrap their series up tonight. Wouldn't be surprised if Montreal went to 7. That would have been the call early on.
Agreed.
And then you've got Boston, Buffalo. That could go to 7. Well, they all could, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm more looking ahead to tomorrow. There's only one game on the slate tomorrow, and it's Carolina and Philly starting their series. Well, there could be another game depending on what happens tonight, I guess. But it was like, you got to plan.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe you have a chance to live a life.
Yeah.
Well, this
Beyond
life's
hockey.
Vicki, this life's okay.
Okay.
I
You're
think
right.
Joe was playing around with saying the
Yes.
playoffs and not getting any sleep, and it's not like as if it's not a good thing. Trust me, for me, it's an awesome thing, especially Friday nights, because I say it all the time. That late game, Vegas and Utah, during the week, I'm not watching that. I got to get to bed. But the idea that I can watch all 3 games tonight, that's pretty wild. I like that on
Do you have snacks? Do you have a setup? Are you ever getting together with buddies to watch it? Or is it kind of like I got to hone in and this is serious business?
Definitely get together. Not enough with buddies, but we always talk about it on our group chat. We got to get together.
They've become the group of kids that talk to each other playing video games. Now, you don't have to see your buddies now all the time to watch games because
you're kind of live texting each
you're
other.
rapping each other all day long, busting balls like crazy. So why not just save the money?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
But snacks, you always say, I probably shouldn't. But by the second period, you're wandering over, doing the open the pantry thing. What do we got in here?
Yeah.
And then over to the fridge, any leftovers in here that I can eat during the game?
I think I've put on 6 pounds, and this is only the first round of the playoffs.
Listen, 1 hour from now.
Yep.
Oh, boy.
1 hour from now. We are excited. Never mind the people who qualified. What's the total amount of money we're giving away this morning?
$12,600.
Oh, my gosh.
The breakdown, we have that for you, too. 116 people decided to put their name in the jackpot. We talked about this the other day. 31 people took the money and ran. So 116 people. You have to think about this.
You can't beat those odds.
No, you could be at a wedding social tonight and buy yourself raffle tickets for up to the $100 package and go, I had better odds of winning this contest for $12,000 and $12,600.
Oh, man.
1 in 116 at 7:10.
It's crazy. That's 1 hour from now. Bone Phone coming up in less than 10.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
Brought to you by Fort Rouge Auto Center.
Got something to say?
Okay, I'll say it.
Well, you should probably call the Bone Phone and let her rip.
It actually feels nice to finally say it out loud.
780-BONE.
This call goes out to the donkey in the big, shiny, overpriced Denali on the morning of the 30th on Highway 202 north of the town of Birds Hill. Did you have to give up your brain when you bought that piece of because pulling out and trying to pass 2 vehicles while the lead vehicle is trying to make a left-hand turn, damn, I see some stupid that takes the cake.
That's a bad one.
Donkey. I can't.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what okay, I didn't make out those first couple words.
That and overpriced stands out. Then you know where it's coming. It's coming hard. Whatever's coming is coming hard. But could you imagine you're making a left turn and all of a sudden someone's barreling past you to get by the car? Like, I mean, oof.
Dangerous.
Donkey, one of those terms I love it because you're not hearing the kids use it.
Yeah.
Like
No.
My kids are not calling anybody a donkey, right?
No.
Like that
No.
just they don't that the general age of the person using that word. It's,
Yeah.
I use it all the time. Chooch. I use the Italian version. You're a chooch. You're a donkey.
Okay. Emergency vehicles. We do get calls about this on the bone phone from time to time.
Yeah, I got a little pro tip for you. Bonus points. You pulled over to the shoulder of the road to let an ambulance pass. Great. Good job. Now, when you go to get back on the roadway, you're supposed to step on the gas, the accelerator, not the brakes. Because, you were at a stop and now you're trying to get going on the roadway, not stopping all the traffic now that the ambulance has gone past. Like, come the on already.
Yeah, I got to get going. Everybody's got to get back.
We've talked about that being the caution lap, though, in a race because there's some people that zoom from way behind. Some people take too long to get back in.
Or some people are kind of switching lanes, and that
Yes,
can cause accidents.
Oh,
And it becomes a bit of a cluster sometimes.
It is funny when somebody uses it as an excuse to gain 5 car lengths, like
Yes.
Joe
Oh,
said.
yeah. You just follow along with the ambulance?
Yeah, that's
Sure.
right.
Yeah.
Crazy Craig, it's Friday, so we got to get a movie review, of course.
First, a big shout out to the big winner today for Take the Money and Run. Congratulations to whomever you are, and may you spend the money wisely. And yes, May 1st, my favorite season starts today, the summer movie season. And here I am, Devil Wears Prada 2.
Oh.
Does it deliver? 11 out of 11. Miranda
Whoa.
is back. You hand Meryl Streep a freaking phone book. Oscar-winning performance. Andrea Anne Hathaway, excellent. Emily Blunt is Emily, excellent. Stanley Tucci's Nigel, still my favorite character. Worth the wait. Be at you next week with 2 reviews. Going to go see a comedy show with a guy named Matt.
Oh.
And
Oh, wow.
the first popcorn action movie, Mortal Kombat 2. Crazy Craig. Peace.
I have to say, he gave 11 out of 10 to the original Devil Wears Prada. And
Yeah.
he gave 11 out of 11, but I think he meant 11 out of 10 again for part 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing. That does not happen very often with sequels.
I'm always weary of a sequel.
And he gave it the home run ball.
I'm
Nice
looking
to
forward to hearing what he's going to give Matt's comedy routine.
Yeah. Tuesday, Wednesday, rumors, by the
That's
way.
right,
Vicky
yeah.
is holding chairs for some people.
That's right. One of those long tables.
Tables.
I'm going to have so many coats.
It's a social table.
That's my guy!
No, tilt the chair. That's the pro move now because hopefully
Oh,
the
sure.
weather's good by Tuesday. Tuesday, look, well, actually, no. Vicky, bring a jacket.
Okay, Cliff Clavin, he loves to give life hacks. Here he is with something about the microwave.
Hey, guys. Hey, listen, I heard this somewhere. And what I heard was when you're, say, heating up something or warming up something in a microwave, if you put in a little container of water, and the water will, evaporate as it gets warmer. And it will help minimize drying out things as the microwave is warming it up. So I thought, well, I'll give this a try. I've only tried it once so far, but yeah, it seems to be working pretty good. I'm going to keep trying it to see if it works with everything.
I've heard that's really good for rice if you're heating up rice in the microwave, just because it can get so dried out.
Dry and sticky.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense.
So,
Good tip.
So if you're heating up the rice, where does the water go?
Evaporates.
I guess beside it, like in a
Like,
little thing beside
I
it.
see what you mean.
You put it in the microwave with the bowl of rice.
Or
and-
maybe, let's say you have a bowl of rice. What if you put it in a little bowl in the middle of the rice?
Well, don't you just drop the few drops of water on the rice? I think
is that what it is?
I believe so.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Like if you're using a fry pan, with some pizza to heat it up, people will put a couple of drops of water in the fry pan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't think that was what he was saying, but maybe that is it. And that's a lot
I
easier.
could be wrong. I haven't tried it.
I mean,
but,
I bet you could do either.
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
both work. Okay, let's wrap with Lisa. I feel like her calls are more often on Friday, and maybe BDK was talking about his favorite bands. I'm not sure, or we could have been.
The songs I grew up with was pretty much CCR, the Beatles, and I think we had CKND or something. And my mom loved Elvis Presley.
CKND.
I'd say Dolly Parton. it was like we only had like one channel that worked. Yeah, pretty much. That's why I keep it on 92. I flush the toilet. See, I'll show you. You go like that. Yay, it works.
Thanks, Lisa.
Anyway, have a great day with your family and friends. And if you see Canadian geese, go honk honk.
Joe did that to a goose yesterday.
I had to. It was right there by the manhole cover.
Standing his ground. Holy moly.
Yeah, I was worried he was going to get hit there by somebody because he was right in the middle of the parking lot. Today, he's over one parking lot, and he's actually in between the lines. He's parked better than some of the people at work.
The Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
Man in the Box, Alice in Chains, 92.1 City, Winnipeg's rock station. Dave Grohl, I feel like recently said that Alice in Chains is his favorite band? Or
yes.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And his daughter got him into it, I think. Like
that could be.
I think she started listening to them more, and I just kind of reignited his love for them. I didn't read past the headline.
Makes sense. Sounds like we all read the headlines or the same article and got little tidbits.
But here's the thing. It's one of those articles that the headline told me everything. Oh, good. Okay.
Like, moving on with my day.
I didn't need to get on too deep. That's how we grow.
That's right.
That's right. Yeah, Foo Fighters not coming to Winnipeg, but they are coming, they're going to be around, close to Winnipeg.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how 92.1 City rolls, PJV. We're always looking to set people up. That's about all I'm going to say for now.
Mm-hmm.
But there's something crazy coming that's going to be a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that wasn't all I can say. I said a little more, but stay tuned. That's the last thing I'll say.
I'm not saying anything. I can't keep a secret.
I'm staying out of this.
I think we've talked about this before, but when we were discussing the NHL playoffs and Vicki asked Joe and I, do you guys just watch at home? Do you try to get out with your buddies and watch some of the games? And Joe mentioned the chat groups. We all have chat groups with our buddies.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have several? In this room, do you guys have a few different chat groups? Like I guess
Yes.
What would you consider a chat group? Like multiple people on a text or WhatsApp, something like
or
that?
Or Messenger. I think I have 3, but my chat groups aren't as active as like some of Matt's chat groups. I feel like I don't know if that's a men-women thing. Like men are more dependent on the chat group. Women get together more. That's how it is in my life.
That could be possible.
Yeah.
So I have a few group chats. Like yesterday, we have a buddy that's in Edmonton, and we have a group chat because we all grew up together, but we're all over the country now. So we all chipped in to buy in on that 50-50. In Edmonton yesterday. That was part of the chat. But we also have other group chats that might be talking about the playoffs. It gets confusing sometimes because now the odd random one falls into a single chat on WhatsApp. I go, what's happening me now is a single when we already text. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't mind groups on WhatsApp. I don't want single conversation on WhatsApp.
It's sketchy
weird.
almost, isn't it?
Well,
like, what are you up to?
Yeah.
That you have
weird.
to veer off
You
the
broke
group.
off from the group.
What's going on?
And then exactly, you're like, is this for the whole group? Oh, no, it's just one guy who broke off and asked me something.
Suspicious.
I think what happens with guys over hockey is, correct me if I'm wrong, Phil, but the group get-together is for the draft. There's one at the beginning of the season.
Mm-hmm.
There's one for the playoffs. And then maybe you're getting together near the end of it. If you're playing hockey and that kind of stuff, you're going out for beers all the time.
Yeah.
So when you're in that sports chat, you don't need to see those guys on a regular basis because they're always chirping. Because every night there's 3 or 4 games.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, ours is going crazy during the playoffs.
So you don't have to get together as often as that because you're talking all the time.
Yeah. What will also be funny is I'll be driving with my wife, and my phone is plugged in Apple CarPlay, and a bunch of messages will start coming up, and she'll look at me and goes, "Can I check those?" I'm like, "You do not want to check those."
Does it does it get raunchy in there, or what's going on in
She'll
these
change
chats?
her mind about some of his friends.
Totally.
Some jokes that she might not appreciate.
Yeah. A little uncouth.
That's right.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
Here's what's trending with Philly Joe and Vicki.
Matt LeBlanc from Friends. He's coming back to TV, this time with a cop show, so something a little different for him. It's called Flint, and he'll play a burned-out LAPD detective coming close to retirement, but his plans are upended when his service is unexpectedly extended by 5 years. who's going back to the field.
Is it a comedy or is it going to be action?
I think it's kind of like a CSI thing. Like there's maybe like a clever, funny line here and there, but I think it's a bit more on the dramatic side.
That'll be interesting to see because if he can get away from that Joey character or the movie made with the chimp, like how do you come back for a serious role, Ed?
Baseball. Wasn't the monkey was a third, played
but you
third
know what
base.
I mean? Like that's a couple of big humps to get through to see it. But he could probably pull it off, I guess.
I think he's a better actor than people give him credit for.
That's probably why he wanted this role.
For sure.
Speak for yourself. I wish a monkey or like Monica was his partner on this show, okay? Never mind getting away from Joey.
It's between the two of those, a monkey or Monica?
I really wish more went on with him and Rachel and that she didn't.
Boo, no way.
Well,
even the cast hated that storyline.
Yeah, Joe.
I thought it was pretty good because I thought, what's David Schwimmer's character's name?
Ross.
Yeah, Ross. I thought
and
he was a
Rachel.
little too goofy.
Yeah. Oh, he certainly was. Yeah. But I get choked up every time that final scene happens where she says, I got off the plane.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyways.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up
would you?
Yeah,
some
how
friends
dare you.
and memories.
The Brady Bunch. Did you guys watch the Brady Bunch back in the day?
Sure
Maybe in
we did.
reruns
Here's a story about a man named Brady.
Familiar with it, but I was never emotionally invested in it. I don't know that much about it.
I feel like I caught a couple episodes on like the Nick at Night.
Yeah.
They'd have reruns after school.
I
or
grew
something.
up with it, so it was.
And then there was the 90s movies, which I really liked. They were kind of a spoof on it all. Those are underrated, I think. Anyway, the Brady Bunch house, which is pretty iconic, that 70s style with the staircase they would all stand on, it's been declared a historical landmark in L.A., and they're having people, you can visit it now. And it's only for like a month. They're doing these extensive tours of the homes. Guess how much it costs to do a tour?
Well, there's 6 kids, 2 adults.
I would have no point of reference for something like that. How much?
$290
per person. They would have been better turning it into an Airbnb, like the Brady Bunch Airbnb, because
that'd be cool.
That would be different, like because all the rooms they had so many kids.
Yeah. So,
But
anyways,
$290.
Is that crazy?
Thanks for that.
Yeah.
That's never happening.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
Christmas is coming early for someone named Holly.
No doubt.
Hi?
Is
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Is Holly there?
Yeah.
Holly, do you know who this is?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll tell you
Oh my
anyway.
God.
It's Philly Joe and Vicki.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Do you need to sit down,
thank
Holly?
you. Wow. Okay. All right. I'm sitting down.
Okay. I'm going to go on record and say right now, Phil and I have never had that kind of reaction from a woman before in our lives. Never. Holly, I'm just going to give you a couple of stats, okay?
Okay.
Take the Money and Run, brought to you by Manitoba Battery, had 31 people take the money and run. That meant 116 people are in the draw. One of those 116 people were going to win $12,600.
And Holly, let me be the first to say congratulations. You have won $12,600.
Oh my God, thank you so much. Wow. Oh, I'm shaking. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Holly, do you have people there with you?
My husband, he's laughing at me.
Well, that's a heck of a Friday payday, isn't it, for May 1st?
I told everybody, I'm like, I'm winning this money.
You really?
They're like, yeah.
The positive
Oh, yeah.
vibes. I love it, Holly.
Yeah, no, I was like, I'm so grateful that I won the money on Friday. I was like putting it out to the universe.
Nice. Do you remember what the amount of the jackpot was when you decided to put the $100 in it?
I think it was 6,000.
Oh, so somewhere in the middle. Okay. Okay.
I remember that the key word was jackpot.
Okay.
Wow. There's a little omen, perhaps. Do you have plans for the money?
Yep. Actually, our furnace just went on the fritz this week.
Oh.
So new furnace, and then I want to get some raised garden beds. So this is perfect.
Holly, you are unbelievable. Congratulations. You got $12,600 in your pocket.
Thank you.
The Philly Joe and Vicki Podcast. Be a good person.
Rate or review this show wherever you subscribe and get PJ and V into more ears.
All right, let's get right at it now. 780 City, 780, 2484. We need a contestant for the name game. Good morning, City. Do you want to play?
Yes, I do.
All right. Have you ever played before?
I have not.
Mm-hmm.
How old are you?
43.
43. You can hear Joe typing it into his formula over there.
Yeah, writing it down on the pad.
Yeah.
By the way, we're out of pads of paper here at the office. I thought I'd get the word out.
He's so upset about this.
Yeah.
He's looking for a pad very early this morning.
This is it. When you get down those last two pieces of paper on a pad, it's the worst.
You can feel the cardboard.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Okay. I will go first with a couple of questions, then Vicki, then Joe, then we will guess your name, okay?
Sounds good.
What is your favorite smell? Do you have a couple of different things you like? We talked about this earlier this week with Throwdown Thursday. It was like coffee or gas or grass.
I don't smoke anymore, but I still enjoy the smell of weed and, oddly enough, dead skunks as well.
Okay.
Yeah, because
wow. I'm always surprised when people are partial to that smell.
It comes up. It came up on our socials.
Sure.
The smell of weed.
Different kind of grass.
Yeah. My other question, if you fell in a hole like that woman did, it was in the news, she's okay. If you fell in a hole, would you rather have Spaghetti Man save you or the fire paramedics?
Spaghetti Man, at least. Then I've got something to eat while I wait.
That's right.
good food, comfort.
It's a snack and like a lasso to pull you right out of the hole, I would
Yeah,
think,
yeah.
right?
I'm honored.
He'd get you out of there quick.
I'm honored that you took me over the people that do it for real, that put their lives on risk every day for us. But you went with Spaghetti Man.
It's the right choice. Yeah. I'm going to go back to the smell thing because we were talking about Ozzy Osbourne's go-to cologne. Do you have a favorite cologne, a favorite scent like that?
I don't really normally wear anything. When I used to, I would just use Axe spray.
Yeah.
Of course you did. You were
Class.
smoking a lot of weed. And you smell like a skunk. And Axe
exactly.
you could keep in the gym bag or in the car.
Yeah.
There's a hole in the ozone layer thanks to you.
And this weekend, a sunny and 17, I think, is the high on Sunday. What are you looking forward to most when the weather gets nice?
Oh, I enjoy bike rides with my daughter.
Oh, so how old is she?
17.
Nice.
Okay, very
That's
good.
awesome. Okay, my friend, somebody brings you a loaded pizza. All the toppings. What topping or toppings are you picking off the pizza?
Probably just the olives, I would think.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Very
with you
good.
there.
I like
I'm
black
with you.
olives. Yum.
Ugh.
I don't like them cooked.
Oh, really?
on a
But you like
pizza.
them raw?
No, yeah, like I can eat an olive, but yeah,
Like pickled, right? Pickled?
yeah, I'm with you on pickles too. Don't eat them cooked. Okay, you have a partner?
I do not.
Okay, then I'm going to ask you this: your favorite place to eat breakfast? And I'm saying outside the house because that's always a joy.
Okay.
You get the right breakfast place, man. Does that set up your day?
Definitely.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad you specified because I was going to say my kitchen. Let's see. I do enjoy Tim Hortons for breakfast.
Okay.
So I'll go with that.
Why
Little
not?
something on the go.
Yep, they got a little bit of everything there.
Okay.
Time to guess your name. I'll go first. Matt.
Incorrect.
How about Jordan?
Nope.
Vicki?
Mike.
Nope.
Cameron.
You're going too common. Too common.
Oh, okay. Not Cameron?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Bo.
Nope.
And I've got one more guess.
Not so common.
You know what? I'm going to throw something outside the box. I'm going to go with Hunter.
Incorrect.
That's good. I like that guess.
I figured it was going to be incorrect. But
So when you say, like, are you sitting there going, there's no way they'll get this? Is it that uncommon?
No. But it just, I don't know very many other people that have it. It's just not super common.
Drake?
Nope.
Started from the bottom.
That's the right starting letter, though.
Oh, we got D.
Okay.
Okay, Dustin.
No.
Derek?
Oh, very close.
Darren.
Also super close.
Yeah, those are both common.
Yeah, that's
Daryl.
what I mean.
You're Daryl.
There we go.
Yeah,
Philly's dad. Philly's dad.
That's right.
Philly's
Rest in
dad,
peace.
Oh.
That's amazing. God, we're good at this. Okay.
Oh, yeah. So good.
Lightning fast. Lightning.
Daryl,
It was a pleasure, Daryl. Spaghetti Man is
Thanks,
coming
guys.
over.
yeah, he's on.
All right.
Spaghetti Man's going to go for a bike ride with you this
Oh,
weekend.
doubt that.
Get the Axe body spray out.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
Brought to you by Fort Rouge Auto Center.
780 City, 780-2484. If you would like to win tickets to go see the Gene Simmons Band, Joe has the question.
They go on sale today, 10 a.m. Almost half of people, so almost 50% of people that took this survey say they're going to the internet for this instead of a professional.
Okay.
So almost half of people are going to the internet instead of a professional in person.
There's a lot of options there.
Yeah.
Good morning, City. You're on the air. Go ahead with your guess.
I have no idea. Philly, can you help me out?
Financial advice.
Great answer, but no, Phil. Nope.
Okay. Thanks for playing this morning.
I hear Bitcoin. Put it all in Bitcoin, right?
There's a lot of articles online if you Google for advice. I'm not a Bitcoin guy. I know some buddies of mine that are big into it.
Really? I
that
still
love
don't
it.
quite understand it.
Well, I can't touch it. If I can't
Yeah.
touch it, I don't consider it money. That's just an old way of thinking, but
I insist on paying all my debt. Like if I owe Vicki $10 for breakfast, I send her Bitcoin. So
Yeah.
she's still trying to figure out how to
That's right.
extract it. But
I forgot my password.
Good morning.
Morning. Is it medical advice, Dr. Internet?
no, it's not the good old doctor.
That's what I thought too.
I bet you that number might be higher as far as medical
Yeah.
than 50%.
For sure. Way higher.
And
Yeah.
doctors love it, by the way. If you know any in your friend group, when somebody comes in with like printed off pages of stuff they've Googled before you've talked to the doctor.
You don't even have to have the printed pages. If you just utter the words, I did Google it, and
Yeah.
I think I have elbow cancer. Like they
Yeah.
You're right, though. Every road leads to cancer.
Yeah,
It doesn't
all
matter.
of them.
Yeah.
You can search anything. Good morning, City.
What about like mechanical advice for your car?
That's a good one, too.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Gene Simmons Band tickets on the line this morning, 780 City, 780-2484. Go ahead.
Hello. Is it therapy?
It's not therapy.
Ah, good
That's
guess.
a
I was
great-
thinking that too.
That's a great answer.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 10. This is Riley calling.
Hi, Riley.
Morning.
Thanks for hanging with the show.
Yeah.
Love it when the youngins call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a good weekend,
have a great
Riley.
day.
You too. See ya.
Going for a bike ride later, Riley? Or
No.
Hey,
not.
I'm with you, Riley.
Okay, take it easy,
It's
Riley.
overrated.
It's like asking a 10-year-old, what are you up to later? Good morning, City.
Hi, I was going to say medical, but I'll say I'll ask Philly.
Philly, what are you Googling?
Lots of stuff, like all of us. Like anytime you have a question. Can I get the phrasing of the question one more time?
Yeah. So almost half of people are going to the internet for this instead of a professional in person.
Something to do with the sale of their real estate.
No.
No?
Nope.
Okay,
Nothing
sorry
to
about
do
that.
with land or real estate.
Hey.
That's 3 lifelines, by the way.
All right.
I mean, people are doing this. Here's your clue, okay, with
Yeah.
2 lifelines left. People are doing this, obviously, to not only get educated about it, but probably to save them money.
Save money.
Well, you like the one answer the guy said, car advice. Kind of. Would rather do it yourself than pay, let's say, a mechanic to do it for you. So this would save you money, and I'm guessing that's half the reason they're doing it.
Good morning, City.
Hi, good morning, guys.
Morning.
I'm the one that texted you, and I'm like, who is coming? Nick? Is it Gene? Is it who?
Oh.
My God. Okay, Vicki.
You're excited about the Gene Simmons Band. This person was wondering if it was the kids, if it was Gene, and yes.
Oh, right. Yeah, because
So,
the Sons are
big fan.
making a band. Yeah.
Hardcore, wants to go for free. Vicki, By the way, I did a little research. Phil has nailed it 3 weeks in a row. It was June of 2024 where he got 3 right in a row. You've got 3 right in a row.
Oh,
if you make it 4, you stand the new record.
No pressure. I'm nervous to say this because it might be higher, but I'm going to say booking a trip instead of going to a travel agency.
Nope.
Sorry about that.
Nope. That's a good answer, though.
I feel like the caller just screeched in
Well,
pain.
now she's going to have to buy them at 10 o'clock. Vicki, thanks to you. Couldn't get 4 in a row right this week.
780 cities. This one's tough because there's so many options.
Totally.
Like, I mean, you can literally...
And the number's half, so it's not like...
right.
Yeah.
Very true. Hi, city.
Hi, I'll take Philly.
Oh, boy. Any hints, Joe? There hasn't been really a hint, is it?
Well, the only hint I gave you was that it's probably not only to be educated about what you need here, but also to save you money.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say it's a pretty expensive service. That's why you're probably doing the research online instead of in person. It's the last lifeline.
Is it health related?
No.
Oh, okay.
There. Vicky's trying to help you today. You helped her out yesterday.
Legal advice.
Yes!
Oh, nice one.
Holy, pulled it out.
I grinded over that guess. I just had to break Vicky's streak.
Yeah.
That was really weighing on my mind.
Well, after I told you, June of 2024, 3 in a row, you're not one to help celebrate a record.
Well, my
You're there to
weekend's
bash
ruined.
it. Yeah. Almost half of people are going to the internet for legal advice instead of booking an appointment with a lawyer.
Oh, those,
And they can be expensive.
Sure it can,
They
yeah.
can be?
By the hour.
Who's this?
This is Brendan.
Brendan. Congratulations, and you're welcome. You got Gene Simmons Band tickets.
Right on. Thanks, Philly.
Yeah, hold on.
The Philly, Joe, and Vicki podcast.
There's a page on Facebook called Growing Up Winnipeg. It's a page or a group or whatever, and they post some pretty fun stuff. I shared one of their posts because I thought it was very interesting, very nostalgic. You know those drawings or I guess photos you see online about which house would you want to be in if you had to choose based on the people who are involved. So let me go down the list here. There's 3 houses. The first one, Lisa Best. This is all like nostalgic Winnipeggers. Lisa Best, Kenny Shields, Leo Mole, Phil Kivas, Sam the cameraman. Some of these...
So they all live in that house?
Yeah.
Okay.
Some of these are going to go over your head depending on your age, I suppose. House 2, Nick Hill, Natalie Pollock, Ron Pollock, Evelyn Hart, Sir William Stevenson. House 3, The Beave from MTN back in the day. Hunky Bill, Mary Kalekis, Chris Jericho, and Fred Penner.
Okay, that's easy for me. Yeah. I don't know all the names, but as soon as I heard Hunky Bill, that means you're going to have pierogies on the go.
Well, I'm Mary Kalekis, Phil, from Kalekis' restaurant. Like, you're not going to go wrong there.
That's right. And then Fred Penner, that's amazing as well. I might throw Laurie Mustard in there just for the TV show Switchback, but he's not. I loved the show Switchback, but he's not in there. So I'll go with House 3.
Okay.
For me.
I'm going House 3 as well. Because The Beave, I mean, that was my childhood for sure.
Oh, yeah, The Beave.
And Fred Penner, you saw how I fangirled all over him at the Christmas thing we did. I will say House 2, Sir William Stevenson, that's the guy who inspired Bond, right?
Mm-hmm.
That would be very interesting.
Well, he's one of only 2 people I've never met on this entire list. I'm not kidding. I've been around long enough. Well, Leo Mall I never met, but I've walked his garden over at Assiniboine Park. But Sir William Stevenson, I've never met him. But I've met everyone else on this list. Wow. And you have to really break it down, Phil. You're right. Hunky Bill, pierogies. Mary Kalekis restaurant, iconic. But if you look at House 2, Nick Hill, you'd have some very comfortable furniture there, except the damn guy could never keep the furniture-making machine off there. Right?
A little crowded.
Yes. But I would go with House 3 as well.
Lisa Best. She was it.
Oh, yeah. I remember seeing her at Polo Park one time, and I got so excited.
She worked in radio for many years at the end of her career, too. But, of course, her big break was the Park Pontiac ads at one time, right? That got her known. Kenny Shields is one of my all-time favorites.
Yeah.
And we didn't even mention Jericho's in House 3.
Yeah.
House
Wait,
3.
You've met The Beave?
Yeah. Yeah, years
Of
ago
course he has.
when I was a TV.
Joe.
The only two people. I even met Sam the cameraman. You were more worried about who met Sam the
Who
cameraman.
is Sam the cameraman? I don't
It used
know.
it used to be a store. We used to have it was a retail outlet called
okay.
Sam the cameraman. And you didn't call him by his last name. He was just Sam.
Sam.
Yeah.
Where you'd go get like pictures developed and everything?
Yeah,
and buy
all
camera?
that stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and the Pollocks had a show. They were brother-sister, had a show on local cable.
Oh, interesting.
And Evelyn Hart, of course,
Ballerina.
is the iconic ballerina.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's an interesting list. So that's up on our Facebook page.
That's right. Go pick your house and tell us why you chose the one you chose.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
92.1 City, Winnipeg's rock station. Pink Floyd and Money, and man, is Holly getting a positive reaction, and for good reason on the Boston Pizza text line. She was an incredible winner, so happy, and that, like, I can't listen to that call enough.
Yeah. And it couldn't have come at a better time, too, because we've all been in those situations where, like, a big cost comes up that we didn't expect. Their furnace just went, so it's going to go towards that.
You know, here's a perspective I just thought of. I want to thank everybody who put their $100 in the pot because they had a shot at winning it, but you also knew in a case like this, it went to somebody that could certainly use it. So you got to feel good about yourself knowing, hey, I didn't win, but the money I could have taken went to help somebody else out.
Great point.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Joe.
It's a hell of a contest.
Yeah, and if you missed it and you want to, or if someone you know missed it and you want to play it for them, the podcast, you can find it there or on Seeker. It'll be there today as well.
Perfect.
A little disappointed as we change subjects here to hear that Joe Aiello will not be no cherry tomatoes this year. No, you're not growing any in the garden. You're not doing anything in the garden.
No.
Do you usually?
I had cherry tomatoes last year. It didn't turn out so well.
Oh.
Some deer got to them, like the plants, and they were keeled over, and then it was just too much work. So I didn't tell my dad. My dad's 85, and he's going, oh, hey, cherry tomatoes, you're going to want some plants this year? I said, Dad, you know what? You handle it. You handle it this year. And then I told him my friend Vicki was asking questions about cherry tomatoes, and you had asked for seeds. And I said, seeds? He goes, seeds, okay, but I'm going to get Vicki the nice little planted starter thing going there. And I said, okay, she'll be happy to hear that.
I was just asking because I've had problems in the past finding those particular seeds. So that's very kind of him. Very nice.
Winter was tough on him. Like a lot of seniors, they look forward to this time of year. So I'm happy the weekend's looking good because they want to get out in their garden. Me, no chance.
Yeah.
Never been a gardener.
Yeah, you don't do the gardening. I misspoke. Your dad does the gardening.
Yeah.
And he's got, what else does he have in there? Is it just mostly
beans, peppers? It doesn't grow as much as he used to, right? But
cucumbers are an easy one.
Yeah.
I feel like they turn out.
Yeah.
They come in droves. Yeah.
Peppers. My youngest
is into it.
He had a teacher, and
Good for him.
this teacher, I'll tell you, she got them in the whole class into gardening, and ever since he puts a little garden in the yard and does cherry tomatoes and he does cucumbers.
Maybe you should have gone to him.
Yeah, maybe.
Go with the experience. Go with Joe's dad.
No,
but you know what? That's so great because, first of all, the cost of groceries, like if you can grow your own stuff, there is something like a rewarding feeling, though, when you're like, I grew this food. There's something kind of special about that.
Totally.
Especially after the complaining on how the back felt for the last week of doing the yard. That's the part where I kind of lose interest in gardening. The pain.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
I want to reference a photo, a wonderful photo from yesterday that's at the 92.1 City Facebook page on all our socials, actually. Vicki's guy, Matt, was in here. He's a very good stand-up comedian. I'm going to just say it. I've seen Matt a few times. He's very good.
Yes.
And he's at Rumors next week.
Yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday.
So he was in here for an interview with us yesterday, and there's the photo of the four of us. I swear I've never looked so photo imposed in my life. Like, it looks like we have no business, Joe, you and I in that picture.
Well, I actually said I felt like a chaperone. Like you're going with this young couple to a movie, and they want you to sit like...
They look
2 feet.
so
You
happy.
and I did not belong in that
No.
photo. I'll tell you right now, you know where that photo belongs? In a brand new Aura frame. Use the code word Philly. What's the website?
my God.
Hey, what's the website?
Oraframe.com?
I think you put me on the spot here. It's either CA. Let me see.
Well,
here.
I'm going to
Just
tell
listen
you
for the
something.
commercial.
Yeah, I'll give you a chance. But it's true. You and I felt like outsiders in this picture.
You guys could have cuddled up too.
Oraframes.ca.
Yeah, and you go there right now, and I'm sure you can get a free copy of that picture for your own Aura frame.
But they look, Vicki, you and Matt look so happy. It's such a wonderful picture. Us in the background, it's an afterthought. What should be behind you two in that photo is like Niagara Falls or the Parliament buildings. But no, it's Joe and Philly.
It's like you guys wandered into our prom photo.
Yeah, like we photobombed you.
Isn't there one of those phones that can actually erase or an app?
We've got to we got to erase us right out of this picture.
The Philly Joe and Vicki podcast. Be a good person.
Rate or review this show wherever you subscribe and get PJ and V into more ears. Here's what we learned today with Philly Joe and Vicki.
As is always the case, our listeners are the absolute best. Ask and you shall receive. We were joking around about a photo of Vicki and her dude Matt, who's at Rumors next week. He was in studio yesterday. We took a photo with the four of us, and it just felt like Joe and I didn't belong in the picture. Mm-hmm. And man, we've been getting some great pictures with Joe and I photoshopped out of the photos, and some great backgrounds.
There's one with you guys gone and me and Matt in front of a waterfall in front of a sunset.
Oh, the sunset's a beauty, too.
Yeah.
Boy, that Aura frame is filling up in no time.
Thank you very much for those. The Manitoba Moose start the second round of the playoffs tomorrow. So tomorrow and Sunday, both are 2 o'clock face-offs as they host the Grand Rapids Griffins at Canada Life Center. That's a fun day out for the family or you and some pals, whatever.
Affordable enough, and that's family time right there in the middle of the afternoon. Nice weather, too. We're already at 5 degrees, by the way, today.
Beauty. Almost half of people say they're going to the internet for legal advice instead of a lawyer. We learned that in the completely useless question.
I think a lot of it is probably will related because you can, and even stuff like cohab agreements and prenups, you can get a lot of info that way and then deal with it if you have to, right?
Sometimes it's just a matter of knowing, like, what's involved with this. What are the parameters of it before you go to a lawyer? Maybe some of it's that.
Yeah.
But everyone's always looking to save money and find a workaround, right?
In Winnipeg, it's very common that to save a lot of money, if you don't Google, you just talk to a friend that has dealt with a lawyer. That's usually good enough. So,
or if you run into a lawyer at a party.
Oh, they love that, too.
Yeah.
Sure.
Can I bug you for a few questions?
Just like a doctor when you want them to see the rash on your elbow.
At least it's the elbow. It could be worse, Vicki. You want to have a look
Follow
at this?
me into the bathroom. I got something going on here.
Holly is the big winner with Take the Money and Run. We drew her name just over $12,000.
$12,600. Thanks to everybody who got a chance to play and to Manitoba Battery for helping us make it happen.
She's incredible. You're going to hear that call over and over on 92.1 City because she was a blast. Crazy Craig gave us a movie review, as he typically does on the Bone Phone on Fridays. Devil Wears Prada 2?
Yep.
11 out of 11.
I don't know if we've heard 11 out of 11 before. He gave the first one 11 out of 10 because he just saw it recently.
That's right.
I've never seen it. I'm going to have to watch it now.
I think you guys might like it. I think people write it off as a chick flick, but there's a bit more going on to it. And I mean, Meryl Streep, Stanley Tucci. I mean, it's such a great cast.
Okay.
Oh, that's an incredible, like a Hall of Fame
Right
cast.
after the Stanley Cup playoffs, sometime between then and the NFL season and the Bomber season.
Yeah.
Depending on the results tonight, there could be 3 Game 7s on Sunday.
Yeah, 3.
There's no way I'm getting in Devil Wears Prada 2.
Yeah.
Maybe tomorrow.
Give it a week.
There's just one game tomorrow.
Yeah, Carolina and Philadelphia starts tomorrow at 7 o'clock. So maybe after that, Phil, if it doesn't go into like double overtime.
We could. Never say never.
And then you give your movie review.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't want to commit.
No.
I can't commit. We'll see. That is what we learned today.
The Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
For more Philly Joe and Vicki, lock it into 92.1 City weekday morning 6 to 10.